Hello and welcome to Bitunix, the world's fastest growing crypto and derivatives exchange. Today I'm going to show you the trigger order and the trailing stop loss. So these are both active on the futures tab. So let's navigate over to the futures tab. And first one I'm going to show you is a trigger order. So what you do and why you do it is, let's say that you think this low area on Bitcoin is support, and you think that if we break below that support, we're going to go down and break these lows. So your condition to enter a short position is breaking these lows. So what happens if you need to sleep while this is happening, or if you can't simply watch the chart? Well, you can't set a limit order short because it would just enter at the current price. So what you have to do is a trigger order. So let's look at the bottom of this support level, for example, at, let's say, 95.50. So at 95.50, we want to enter $25 of a short position. And we can open short like that. And now we have this red line right here, meaning when price hits that red line, it's going to enter us in a short position, and we'll be able to capitalize on this move down, even if we are away from the trade. What you can also do is you can go to the trigger order and you can click this modify button right here. And this will allow you to add a take profit and a stop loss. So even while you sleep, you'll be able to take profit, and you can put a stop loss like this. So if we enter at 95K here, our take profit would be breaking 93K, for example. And then our stop loss, once we enter this position, would be 96K, because we shouldn't go back above that. So now we have a full risk management executed position that is awaiting entry, just like this. Another way you can use it as well is on the long side. So for example, a lot of assets, when they hit their all-time high, they go into price discovery. So you can have a trigger order at the all-time high price to enter a long position and ride the continued movement upward. And so this is how you can do that, using a trigger position right here. The next thing I want to show you is a trailing stop loss. So this is important if you want to maximize your gains while price moves up or down. So let me show you how this works. So first, we want to enter in a long position. Obviously this works with short positions as well. It would just be opposite. So now we're in a long position, and what we can do is we can set a normal stop loss, right? So this normal stop loss is set, great. But what if we pump up while you're sleeping, or when you're away from the charts, and you're not able to move your stop loss to entry to protect your capital? This is where the trailing stop loss comes into play. So how you can activate it is go onto your open positions and go to the TPSL button. And instead of just the normal take profit and stop loss, we're going to go to trailing take profit and stop loss. So this allows you to put an activation price. So meaning, okay, if Bitcoin sweeps this liquidity up here, I want to make sure that my stop loss goes to entry. So that activation price would be 98,000. So let's go back there, 98,000. And now this is where you enter the retracement range. So what you need to do is you need to calculate the percentage between that area and your entry. So this is about 2%. So what we need to do is go back here. We'll put in the 98,000, and then we'll put a 2% retracement range. You can go up to 15% on Bitunix. And then we can do half quantity or full quantity and confirm just like that. And you'll see it on the chart. So what will happen is price will make its way up there, hit this, and all of a sudden our stop loss that is down here will be moved right there to our entry. Okay? And not only that, but it'll trail as price gets higher. So let's say price continues to go higher, like up here, sweeping this liquidity. What happens is if price goes up here, your stop loss will move up another 2%. So your stop loss will now move up here to this area. So every time Bitcoin price moves up, your stop loss moves up with it, giving you the maximum optimum returns where you can be safe in that position. I really like this feature. I think it's brilliant, especially if you want to milk every ounce of profit you can from the trade. And especially if you can't watch that trade the entire time. So it's a great tool for that, and it's very helpful in all these situations. So yeah, if you have any questions about that, feel free to leave them below, but this is a great tool. You can also reach out to the 24/7 support from the home screen right here on this little bottom. If you have any questions about those, you can reach out. Again, great tools here on Bitunix, so come trade with us. We'll see you in the charts.